my frog spawn. This is the second part of the eyeshadow swatches, and we've got to get right into this, okay? I forgot about this little guy last time, so we're gonna do this first. Sorry, that's a little loud. There is eyeshadow on the the blanket. I'm sorry about that. Oh, mirror. Hi. I have no makeup on right now, so we're not gonna look at me. Oh, I haven't opened this yet. How do I take this off? I'm struggling. Okay. There we go. That was nice. That was nice. Okay, so. Oh, you can see the phone I'm recording you on. I don't mind. Okay, so. Time to swatch. We'll do this hand first again, like last time. I'll do this brown shade first. That's really pretty. Oh, a baby wipe. I forgot about that. Open the baby wipes. Get one. Wipe this off. Okay, now this golden shade. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. I'm gonna use this palette a lot more. I got it for Christmas. I haven't even opened it yet. This the camera just went darker and I don't know why. This goldeny shade. It's like more of an orangey gold than the other one. The other one was like a white gold. Very pretty. And the shade I'm most excited for, this pinky shade. This pinky shade. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like a very iridescent shade. I love iridescent things. Iridescent things and holographic things are so pretty. Is it this way? Maybe. There we go. Right back on there to protect the little palette. But yeah, this is Ted Baker, London Eyeshadow Squad. Warm shimmer gold. Sorry, warm gold shimmer, rose gold shimmer, pale gold shimmer, and bronze gold shimmer. All of them are gold shimmers. Put that away and move on to the next one. I'll do this one next. W7 Smokin Shades Eye Color Palette. Here are the shade names: Royal Flush, Full House, Numero Uno, Mix and Match, Jupiter, Treasure Trove, Beachcomber, Early Bird, Bora Bora, King for a Day, Foolish, and Moonlight. So let's open this and get into the shades. We'll start at the side. Okay, you cannot see that at all, but I get that. It's like a white shade, very translucent. There's this peachy shade. Can't really see that either. I think that was my exact skin tone. This more brown shade. Ah, that's better. You can see this one. This darker brown shade, or like more grey brown shade. This kind of purpley, shimmery, black shade. You can see the undertones of purple, hopefully. This black shade is just black. Oh, it's very grey actually. This is more black than this one, which is an issue because this is supposed to be the black shade. It's supposed to be the black shade. That's supposed to be the black shade. It's not black at all. It's not black at all. It's supposed to be the black shade. It's not black at all. This also looks black, but it's like shimmery. I'd say that's a grey, maybe. Actually, none of them are claiming to be black, so I might just be making that up. Here's this really shimmery silver shade. Try and see that a little better. This shimmery grey-ish shade. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's kind of just got a little bit of sparkle in there. Just a little bit of sparkle in there. Is this shimmery dirty gold shade? This shimmery gold shade. Get a little bit more. Can you see the difference? They're very similar. And then this shimmery whiter gold shade. That was the Smokin palette. From number 7. I have three number 7 palettes. So let's move on to the not number 7, W7. I think they're the same thing, but I don't know. The Pretty Please palette. W7, Pretty Please. Ripe and Ready Breast Pigment Palette. Let's have a look at the shade names. Jubilee, Cheeky, Pop, Sour, Blossoms, Tart, Royal, Bomb, Grenade, Pie, Soda, and the Bits. So we're going to start with the Bits. Ooh, very pigmented. That's nice. Not pink though. So, you know, I don't know why it's in here, but you know, it's nice maybe to create some depth. Is this shimmery shade? Ooh, that's really nice too. This palette seems more pigmented than the last. You can tell which shade I use the most of this palette. Oh. Because look at how gorgeous that is. Look how pretty of a pink that is. That is a beautiful pink. And we've got this one. I'm going to put it right in the middle here. Very pretty. And this one. It's like a dusty rose colour. And the shimmery orangey colour. Like a copper. Then you've got this golden one. Then this peachy colour. This peachy colour. Maybe that was too close to the mic, sorry. Then you've got this rose colour. It's very pretty. Then this, I'm very excited about this because I love this like rose gold shiny colour. It's very pretty. I don't know if it's focusing very well on my hand, but it's very pretty. In my opinion, it is very pretty. And then I have this shade, which is kind of a nude shade. I don't even know if you can see it. That's how nude it is. And then this one, which is very pale, which again you can't really see, but that's okay. That was the Pretty Please palette. I know I'm kind of rushing through these, but that's because I thought they would be way bigger. And I also have this, which has a lot more shades in it. So let us progress into Metal Pop W7 Metal Pop. The colours in this one don't have names. Cool. That's okay. I'll describe them to you the best I can. Very dirty brush in here. Very nice. This palette is fucking destroyed. I'm gonna use this brush to try and finagle most of this colour back into where it belongs. Kind of maybe press it in. No, I'm ruining it more. Noted, I'll put it back. We'll start with this then, because it's very decrepit and destroyed, and I'm going to try and press it back. Very, very ruined, but this is the colour. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty colour, although it's very ruined. It's quite sheer. It's quite sheer, but it's still pretty. M-I-O, M-I-O, M-I-O. I'm getting eyeshadow on just everything I own, which is really lovely. Sorry, gotta get rid of some of that fallout. Then there's this colour. Like a golden-y colour. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? It's quite nice. And then this silvery colour, which I'm gonna put right here. Silvery colour, which I'm gonna put right here, right here, right here, right here. Not very pigmented, not very pigmented. And I have this sort of burgundy colour. I think I'm pressing too hard with my finger. That is very pigmented. It doesn't, not very much on the camera, but it was when I applied it. Okay, now to move on to my fingers. I want to save this shade for last, actually. So we're gonna skip it. We're gonna skip it. I'm gonna move on to this. We're gonna do half a finger each, so I can try and fit this palette on this hand. It's a silver. It's very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Then this gold. I like this gold. I really like this gold shade because it's very pigmented and it's beautiful. It's very metallic. It's beautiful. A beautiful metallic shade. A beautiful, beautiful metallic shade. And we have this blue, which is very pigmented. Well, in my standards. It's very pigmented in my standards, But this is me pressing it with my finger and swatching it, you know. It might not be so pigmented on the brush. But then you have this purple metallic colour, purple metallic colour, purple metallic colour. And this goldeny colour. Which is very pretty. Very pretty, very pretty, very pretty. Then this purpley colour, this purpley colour. Again, very pigmented. They did really well with the metallic shades in this palette. They did really well with the metallic shades in this palette. And then for the last two fingers, I have two more colours. This green colour. Very metallic green, which is really pretty in my opinion. It reminds me of not quite a frog, but a toad. Reminds me of a toad. And then this colour, which is beautiful in my opinion. It's this iridescent pink colour that kind of turns green if you look at it in a certain light, and I think it is just so gorgeous. I think it's so gorgeous. I think it is so gorgeous, so gorgeous, so gorgeous. So that was the metal pop palette. And now for the last palette that I have. Oh, I didn't put. Let's open this back up and put this back in, and then close it again. Now, a Morphe palette. I will clean this. I promise. I know that's not very appealing to look at right now, but if I turn it over to make it more appealing, I risk getting eyeshadow on the other side, and I don't want that. I only want to have to clean the one side. I need to put it in the wash anyway, but I use it for ASMR, so I don't want to, you know, have it be gone for ages. This is a quick overview of the shades in this palette. A quick overview of the shades in this palette. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go like this this, around like that, around like that, around like that, or maybe around like this, around like this, around like this. Either way, I want this to be the last color because it's pretty. This is Morphe Runway Ready. Runway Ready. Okay. This is a beautiful palette. Beautiful palette. And it tells you the names right here. So I'm gonna read them. Oh, that's really pretty actually. That's a really pretty shade. This shade is called Just Plain Chic. Just Plain Chic. It's a runway themed palette, so all of them have something to do with planes, which I think is pretty smart. This shade looks more shimmery in the palette than it does on my hand though. Just a warning. Then we have 30,000 feet, 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 30,000 feet. I've changed my mind about wanting this on the thumb. I want all the shimmery shades on the thumb, or the good ones. So I'm gonna put this here. Actually, you can see it better anyway next to this shade. Oh no. Oh no, my palette. Let me clean that. I'll try to be more careful. Okay, so Fly Society will go on my thumb. And this is a golden shimmer shade. A golden shimmer shade. A golden shimmer shade. Fly, fly, fly Society. Fly Society. Fly Society. Fly Society. Fly Society. Fly. Fly Society. That's how it looks. That's how it looks. Model Traveler. 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 This one is called Fashion Capital. Fashion Capital. Fashion Capital. Fashion Capital. Fashion Capital. Fashion, 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 fashion capital, fashion capital, fashion capital. This one is called Checked In, 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 Checked In. Let's see. This one is called what is this word? How I don't know. Ticket. I'm just gonna call it ticket. Ticket, 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 ticket. And this one that's very similar is called Major Altitude. 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 This one is called Flying Colors. Flying Colors. My phone came up with a 20% battery thing that scared the fuck out of me. Then I thought it stopped recording. Major Altitude. Oh no, sorry, Flying Colors. Flying Colors looks a lot like Ticket. Then we've got Jetting Off. Jetting Off. Jetting Off. Jetting Off. Jetting Off. jetting off, jetting off, jetting off, jetting off. Totally on board, 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 totally on board. Lounge access. Ooh, that's a really pretty shade. Lounge access, lounge access, lounge access, lounge, 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 access, access, access. This one is winging it. This one is winging it, winging it, winging it, winging, winging it, winging it, winging it, winging it, winging it, winging it. This one is high style, high style, high style, which looks a lot like winging it. A lot like winging it. This one is called airplane mode. Airplane mode, airplane mode, airplane mode, airplane mode, airplane mode, airplane mode. This one is called on autopilot, on autopilot, on autopilot, on autopilot, on autopilot, on autopilot, autopilot. Second to last one. This is the last matte one, and it is called instant upgrade, instant upgrade, instant upgrade, instant upgrade. And the last shade I have for you today is called Mile High. It's called Mile High. This is my favorite one out of the palette because it's so pretty. It's so pretty, pretty, pretty. Mile High, Mile High. So that is all of the shades from this palette, this whole hand. Very, very pretty palette. Very pretty palette, very pretty palette. I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it back away, put it back away, put it back away, put it back away. Put it back away, put it back away.